Oh, wow. Thank you, J Prime. I spent the past hour or so looking for some food, some fruit, or something, some kind of substance. I had been blessed with 2 pastries from Royal Blue. That was the best I was able to spring up for them. And so I go in here and I asked the guy. I see a big crowd of people walk out. You know, the town is filled with just people from out of town. So I was like, you know what? As these people walk out, I'm gonna go up in here and see what's going on. So I went up there and I was like, hello, sir. Do you do bread service here? And he's like, yes, we do. I was like, well, would I be able to get a side of bread? And he immediately said yes with such certainty, and then immediately just started walked away and was gone for a good like 7 to 10 minutes before he came back to say that it was even more nice the second time that he came back around. But he was like, so unfortunately the bread we have is like the last that we have. So I'm just giving you kind of like the scraps. So it's not the best looking bread, but it's in the oven heating up right now. And I was like, oh sir, anything, whatever you have, I sure appreciate it. He was like, of course. So, and then I shook his hand and he introduced himself to me, and I told him he was a good looking man. So while I was waiting, he left again, and I was waiting and just, you know, studying the menu and just not really thinking too much, but just I can tell my body was craving some of that food on that menu. That menu is aggressive. And so I'm just reading it and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna have to come back and try it sometime. And man, it's very ironic because when he comes back to hand me this bag after I had went over to, right as I'm coming from the bartender, from the bar, that after I got some water, right as I'm walking back, he comes from the back kitchen to hand me the food. And I was telling him immediately, like, before he could say anything to me, as he was handing me the bag, I was like, you have an impressive menu, man. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you should come try sometime. And then the third time that he, you know, greeted me, it was like the third exchange was like even nicer than the second, which was nicer than the first. And so it gradually got cooler. And so I'm like thinking to myself, I'm looking in this bag and I'm like, surely he did not just leave me some bread. Surely there's something in here more than bread. And little did I know, some of the most delicious corn I have ever seen, I've ever tried with, I don't know what this is, but it's delicious. It's charred and caramelized to a delicious point. Man, go to bed, girl. And then I got some deliciously sauteed mushrooms, and then maybe some bread in there, but it don't even matter because I've already been going to town on this. My teeth hurt, you know, my right teeth hurt right now. You know, I don't know what's going on, but I put it in the Lord's hands. Put it in his hands. So I'll leave you to that. But it's just here comes to show that you've got an example of somebody who really has faith in life, really has so much faith and so much just passion for being alive, and it's just relentless. My passion is relentless, and my love is so strong that though yes, I'm over here, you know, owing somebody money, and you know, I don't have money, my family's not around me, and I'm out here, you know, with an unstable sleeping situation, and I'm walking the streets every night looking for food, every day looking for water, doing a bunch of stuff that is time consuming, that has, caused me to really look at things differently. So with all this being said, I want you to know that this is here. I'm giving you hopefully an example of what pain can become, what your pain can become when you take your pain and you look it straight in the eyes and you don't fight it. You don't fight it and you don't try to erase it. You don't try to let it go. You look at it straight in the eyes and you stare at it day in and day out. You stare at that pain and you make it your best friend. You make it your best friend so that you can one day, little by little, let it go. Let it roll off of you and disappear. So I hope that others can achieve this sense of self-awareness and what is good for them, to truly solve whatever it is that has them so, all the time and just so on edge about just things that just have your mind spinning, and all these things that are just kind of weighing down on your heart, on your body, on your mind. I need help too. I need help. Please come forth. Help me. Help me. Help you. Let's help each other. Let's come together, baby. You know what I'm saying? Alright. If you're watching this, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is. And just know that yo te amo mucho.